Hello, everyone. Happy Day of Thanks. Um, Thanksgiving to whoever celebrates it. But I have to be alone every holiday every year. Every holiday every year. Even when I did so-called celebrate any holidays, spent many years by myself. Um, so today is Thursday. Excuse me. Thursday, um, November 25th, 2021 at 11:38 a.m. And I slept pretty good last night and my sleep was relaxed. So I guess I went to bed at like 12 something and then woke up around 9:15. Um, so excuse me. Well, I gave in and feel like, okay, I'm gonna have the stuffing today. And I said I was gonna have the oatmeal, but I had the cereal this morning, just cereal and milk for breakfast, and um, for lunch I'll have coconut water and also this little ginger immunity shot, a little miniature thing of juice. Um, but for lunch I'm gonna have salmon and stuffing. Gotta put it in the microwave. And then for dinner I'll have split pea soup and a wedge of lasagna. And and yeah, I'm a, but I'm not really celebrating, no. I'm just, like my daily diary of telling y'all what I ate and stuff, or what or what my day is like. So, due to the gang stalking, I don't have any plans to get out and go for a walk. I wish I could, but just don't feel like being perp. But I got perp this morning because twice they gang stalked me this morning. Get that was a net. But twice they gang stalked me this morning with the with with the the directed energy weapons. I mean, I'm sorry. Twice this morning they gang stalked me with the ambulance sirens. And the video, the previous video, that was from last night. So once last night and twice this morning, and so they make a big ruckus and a big noise with the and it's like non-stop. And it seems like as if they park the ambulance somewhere and sit there and just put the sirens on, and then when you right by you, and then the moment you're inside your hotel room or whatever, and then you put them on film, and then all of a sudden they conveniently leave, and hear no more sirens after you put them on film to gaslight you and make you look like you're crazy. Like the moment I start to film, the moment I grab my phone, they hurry up and leave. But how do they get away with this? I mean, it was 2 days. No, yeah, it was Tuesday that I was talking on the phone with another TI, and and then they had like hardcore street theater to distract me from the phone conversation, and they had a silent police vehicle that was right in front of a loud ass ambulance with the ambulance was cutting up, like in New Orleans when they say acting a fool, cutting up. They say cutting up when you're acting a fool or misbehaving or whatever. They say cutting up, but yeah, the ambulance was behind the quiet police car, the police SUV, and the ambulance was cutting up, misbehaving, and directly behind the police vehicle. And then, of course, once they made the left turn, then they stopped. They turned the sirens off. So I knew that was for me. And then I had, the perps coming in and out with the color coding and everything like that. With a lot of people wearing red and purple, and a lot of people wanting to listen in on our phone conversations, and so badly that I had to freaking get away from them and move. And then them assaulting, like disrespectfully, brightening their lights into my eyes and everything. And they want to flaunt their riches in my face, like their fancy cars. And sometimes, well, they didn't do it Tuesday, but sometimes perps would do stuff like sit near me or be walking near me and just pull out like a big fat, and they do it when I'm the most broke, when I have the least amount of money. They have their fat ass wad of cash so big that I'm surprised that they don't even drop it, but it's barely enough that they can even hold all of it in their hands. Gang stalkers wanting to flaunt their riches in your face or their fancy cars and stuff like that. Um, I do not want that lifestyle. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to basically survive. You know, I never was the type to try to, and I was never even offered back then, when I was younger. Like, people didn't start to make me offers until last summer. So, you know, I'm not joining. I'm not joining. I figure it's too late. The government gonna take everything away from us anyway. I've been hearing about this for almost a decade. About what the government is gonna do. For the new world order, and I can't even really say what I want to say. But another one of my private videos on my main targeted by the Psych World channel. It was a private. I set it to private, and they still removed it and saw it as a threat. So I'm like, damn, you can't even put private videos up where just only you can see and nobody else can see. So they try to get rid of those too. So they're doing heavy censorship and attacking our freedom of speech, freedom to fight for the truth. And it's really scary out here. You're not allowed to speak out against evil in this world. The holidays are so depressing. I even prayed last night that people would be safe from harm or death and stuff like that, because a lot of people use holidays for their most evil. So when you're dealing with, if like, I've heard like some targeted individuals, if they're spending Thanksgiving or Christmas with the family, or some food related holiday with the family member, with family, their family will invite them over, prepared to poison the target. It hasn't happened to me with the family, but I mean, I can picture my family doing something evil like that. especially Ramona doing something like poisoning my food. But she hasn't done that. But I can picture her doing something like that, something that evil. But thankfully, I haven't had it happen to me. But I've heard other targeted individuals talk about if they go over by a family member's house for Thanksgiving, and their gang stalking, Masonic gang stalking sellout family member would do something like invite you over and then have a special pre-made plate set aside for you when you come late, and then it's all poisoned or doused in gasoline or some evil shit like that. Like, wow. I mean, I cannot really comprehend the brutality and the cruelty of how the lengths people would go. So, and then if you don't know, and then they'll say, well, you were stupid. People like will do victim blame and say, well, you were stupid for eating it. Nobody wants to be treated like that. But, narcissistic gang stalkers, they do stuff like, do something evil. The sociopaths will or psychopaths will do something evil, and then the narcs will sit there. And like, if you tell a narcissistic control freak fake friend, they will say that you were stupid, you should have took their food or whatever. But it could be the first time and you didn't know that they treated you like this. And a lot of times you and be in denial that your own relatives or friends can do something like that, and wonder, why would you invite me over just to give me, you know tainted food, or they'll drug your food or something like that, do something wicked to your food, spit in your food, or whatever to your food. And so, but then again, I've told y'all my stories about the fake foster family. If I go over, like back then when I was younger, I was a child, and at Thanksgiving, to be called greedy and stuff, bullied, harassed, and laughed at, and called greedy and stuff like that. I think I was in fifth grade. I thought I was in fourth, but no, I was in fifth grade. And then ever since then, everybody started to call me greedy. So if you're dealing with narcissistic biological or foster family or friends or whatever, and they do something like give set aside a plate for you, it may not even be poisoned, but if they know you like to eat, and they set aside a lot of food, and then give you like 3 or 4 plates of food to take home, and then they be like, yeah, she's greedy. So, or if you have a controlling, abusive spouse with domestic violence, trying to manipulate and control your food, or give you baby-sized portions, and then trying to like control and dictate your food, and then call you greedy, or try to make you feel, or if you are 5'9" and weigh like 120 pounds, which is like anorexic, and they'll still call you fat and greedy and say you shouldn't be eating, or something like that. Fat shaming an already exceptionally skinny person that looks like a walking skeleton. It's freaking horrible. And so, dealing with abuse throughout the day, I mean, throughout your life, and then it affects your eating because they can manipulate and control your eating. So if they starve the shit out of you and you've been deprived, and then all of a sudden you overcompensate and make up and eat like, eat a lot to make up for the deprivation that you've had, and then they turn around and say, oh, you're greedy. So my heart goes out to anybody who has to anybody who has to endure abuse for the holidays, trying to spend time with family members or boyfriend, husband, or whatever. Because, your in-laws can kind of make, if you're married or whatever, your in-laws can, bully, harass, and laugh at you or make fun of you. Like, these are evil times, like times that more children are being molested, more murder, more killings, increased drunkenness, increased evil around these holidays. And then more people are depressed, like more deaths in the family and stuff like that. More breakups and divorce, or like split up, separating. So, and I know the idea that somebody would call you greedy just to be mean and cruel, and because they don't like you. They don't call you greedy because they care about your health, or they want better for you. People don't care about each other, especially these days. People don't care about each other like that. No more. You know, and of course, due to drunkenness or not, increased car accidents, and and then increased loneliness. If a person is homeless and stuff, and people shun. Like, I was in New Orleans on Canal Street, and I think it was for Christmas or something. They had a homeless man, trying to raise money to be able to get to travel and see his family, and they shunned him and treated him mean and stuff like that. But oh, if you say that, hey, if you hold up a sign in Venice Beach in Los Angeles saying that you want money for weed, or that you need money for weed, people will be more than glad to give to you. If you say you trying to get money for weed, it's insane how a homeless person that's trying to do right and just trying to survive and better themselves and live, how they get shunned. But if you are pretending to be homeless just so you can, I mean, if you like dress up as a homeless person when you're not homeless and you just want, money for weed, people be more than glad to give to you. Or people will be glad to give to you if you appear to look pretty and stuff, or attractive and stuff like that. Or if you got some, or if you're associated with New Age and stuff like that. It's it's like, I'm sorry to talk about something so depressing, on a day like this, you know, um, because I couldn't even treat myself for my birthday, and I got shunned for it, got gang stalked and abused, and couldn't even try to publish an ebook for my birthday, and got shunned for that by the gang stalkers. So, I hate when you try to speak the truth about things and people think you're a Debbie Downer, negative Nancy, Debbie Downer, and Petty Betty, and they be like, oh, I avoid you because you're negative and you're low vibrational and you're too negative, energy draining, and complain too much. Well, that first of all, that low vibrational talk, that's new age. So, talking about, oh, sending positive vibes. Yeah, that's new age talk, because y'all be the first to do people, hurt people, and do people dirty. You know, y'all be the first to perp someone and do them dirty. Um, you know, and then if a person is suffering or going through hard times, you just kick them to the curb and remove yourself from that person, rather than you being the light in their darkness. I mean, if they're going through if somebody's going through a rough day, you don't help that person up. You kick them down even further and blame them for their problem, when they, you know, some people make it like the new age thought is, if they want to believe that you're the cause that everything bad that happens to you, because of cause and effect and karma and stuff like that, which is new age beliefs, false beliefs that's not in the Bible. I mean, they have people who have bad things that happen to them that they are at no fault at all. No fault at all. It's not right how people do. So anyway, I'm planning on trying to do. I mean, I'm not celebrating the holiday. I'm just by myself and feeling lonely. Yeah, I'm feeling lonely. But I don't want to be eating around people because people smack their food and just disgusting. But um I there's another thing I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it. Um can't even hint at what I would like to talk about. Can't even hint at it. What I wish I could talk about, but I can't even hint at it. So I've got to be quiet about it. So, um, as I said today, I would like to go for a walk and take a walk, but I can't go take a walk because I don't feel like being perp today. I feel like you gotta force imprison yourself inside, but I feel like for next week, I wish I could just stay here all week next week and not do any work. Like I guess I got comfortable, quickly got comfortable, but I have to try to survive and try to stay afloat. So I will have to, try to go to work next week. If I don't know again, I keep saying I don't know what's gonna happen on Monday. So but I've been just so exhausted and tired. Like even right now, I feel like my body and my mind still need more sleep. But I'm just trying to survive and live day to day. It's so hard, to be constantly fatigued and lethargic and stuff like that. And it's like I want to say I'm thankful and glad to not have to be on the streets because on a day like this, if I was downtown still on the streets, most places would be closed and I wouldn't know where to go to use the bathroom. And if you look obvious homeless, then places like Badlands Bar downtown would run you out for even trying to ask for any water to drink. So, so I mean, I've been angry and upset about not being able to drive or not being able to have like access to a vehicle. But I guess the perps want to drive me to decide to give up on the desire to want to drive a car again. And then I'd be like, I mean, I don't even know if I should just. I guess that's what they want me to do. Just give it up. Decide to stop wanting to drive. Feeling hopeless. Like, damn, I'll never get to get a car again. But or the opportunity to drive again. But I've been never feeling like fully alert, and they keep me chronically sleep deprived. Or even if I do get sleep, I still feel deprived. But I'm wondering if my body's catching up on lost sleep. So I'm planning today to if it's not a short story, then I plan if not working on the any of my skit ebooks. I mean today is already Thursday and I haven't done like not a lick of writing. Don't I mean I didn't do not a lick of writing, but um not yesterday but the week before I worked on a short story. But I'm thinking about working on something writing related, and I hope I have the physical strength to get to sweep and mop. Well, I don't know about mop, but at least sweep the floor and take out the trash and get to take a bath or a shower. I mean, no shower, because no bath here. You know, try to do something productive today. So, the past, I think it was 3 nights, I brushed my teeth with the coconut oil instead of the salt water solution. And even just brushing my teeth, um, it helped me get all that, you know, extra bad mucus, like the excessive mucus. It helped me get some of it out, but the abscess seems like it's shrinking a little bit, so I guess I should keep at it. But I don't have the patience for oil pulling, so I've been just brushing. I've been just brushing. So I'm gonna see y'all later.